Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to be discussing all of the palettes that did not work out for me so much that I am removing them from my collection. I would not recommend these. They, may have been kind of okay, but we are getting really intense with the collection edit, and I think I'm going to do a little bit of a series where I tell you what was not worth it and what I am getting rid of. I have other things that are so much better and work better and wear better that I reach for more often, so I really don't want to just hold on things just for the sake of holding on to them. I want to be very thorough in removing the junk from what I have. So let's just dig right on in. I have this guy right here to start with. This is a palette from Becca that came out during the holidays. I'm not even sure if this is around anymore, but do we like Becca palettes? I mean, I know we all love Becca highlighter, that's no question. Becca bronzers, actually some of the foundation I've tried is great. Body makeup, but this just did not do it for me. I need something that is really high shine, full coverage, full just foiled effect when it comes to, having a palette like this and having it go all over your lid as that like wow moment. And you can even see on my fingertip right here. Boring. The Kim K palette, let me go into a bronze, bronze in here. Do you see the difference, the reflection? Look at this. What in the heck is that? That's Kim K. So it's just too dull and not enough wow for me to grab it or to recommend it or to really get excited about purchasing eyeshadows from Becca ever again. So I'm getting rid of this one. All right, so this right here is an odd moment from Marc Jacobs because I love Marc Jacobs eyeshadows so much. They are some of my favorites. They blend well, they are effortless, there's minimal fallout, they have a lot of colors to choose from that are just beautiful. This just does not give you really much at all, and it's just so overpriced. This is the Innocent palette. When you see any of these 3-pan palettes, I don't know, I feel like the quality is just not the same as the regular Marc Jacobs palettes. Now this I believe was in a holiday set, but I have seen year after year the holiday sets do bring out these minis, and then some gift sets bring out these minis. And I would just suggest going into Sephora and actually swatching on your hand to see if you like the texture, because I personally, for whatever reason, feel like the formula is a little bit different on these guys. Update for you guys, I held onto this trying to find these colors in my collection, and I am officially just done with it. Like, it kind of annoys me just even seeing this in my eyeshadow drawer. I was trying this out recently when I did a video dedicated to all Sephora brand makeup. I discovered so many great items by trying out Sephora brand that I usually would overlook. So that was a great video for me to do. But of course we also found some overpriced duds. I mean, this is just, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. There's not a lot of pigment. It feels like it's from the drugstore, but the price is not drugstore. These colors are not unique. They're not anything so different. I could probably dupe this whole thing pretty quickly. I'm testing out a couple of new Bobbi Brown eyeshadow palettes right now, so I'm hoping that they work out. There's one that is kind of working for me already. I'll leave it at that because I am going to be doing another video talking about palettes that are great, that are newer, but this one just does not work. This is the Evening Glow palette. Did any of you guys try this? Because it's just not enough. And I get that the Bobbi customer is very much like the neutral lover, the everyday, like soft glam type of a girl. But that one's kind of pretty. I just could not get a good look out of this. I felt like I had to reach for like 3 other colors from other palettes, and that kind of defeats the purpose of something that's set up this way, that's tiny like this. So I'm getting rid of this. I'm also getting rid of my Naked Heat. Oh, I used this like twice. No, these colors look like crap on me. It's not even that they were bad quality, it's that they look horrible on me. I look like someone who's trying way too hard. I just look too red. Like, I can have a touch of, these kind of rusty, warm shades mixed in with other softer shades. But when I go hard with everything that's super warm like this, I look sick, I look out of it. I look like I don't know how to do my makeup, and it's really disappointing. So after using this a few times and not loving my eye looks, I'm finally just getting rid of it and giving this to a friend that enjoys more warmth in an eyeshadow look, but that's just not me. We have Tarte, Rainforest of the Sea. This is like barely used, and it's not terrible, but it's not great. I'm giving this to a girlfriend that I know will actually really love this, and I just won't. They're all very shimmery and neutral. I need some kind of matte neutrals in a palette like this for me to really get excited about it, because I know what I need to frame my eye, and I'm not the person that's just gonna smear a bunch of metallic satin shades on my eye and that's it. I need more to work with. So that's what made this a dud for me. I am testing out the Mermaid palette right now. I'll let you know how that goes. I don't know, I just also, can I just say, it just annoys me when palettes are circular. Is that just me? Or, okay, raise your hand in the comment section below if you're annoyed by circle palettes because they never fit in my drawer. When you pack them, it's just kind of awkward. I feel like they take up more space than they need to. What do you guys prefer? Square palettes? Circle palettes? That's the discussion, leave it below. This is the full face palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I never used this, ever, ever, ever. I used it like maybe twice. I did a WTF on it. I don't think I even really loved it then. I just didn't think it was worth the money, but the look that I created, to be fair, was really pretty. I don't reach for this because I hate it when blushes are this tiny. I mean, come on. Let me get my blush. How are you supposed to do that? Someone tell me. You guys understand what I'm talking about, right? I know you do. Ooh, this is hard to part with just because I like the texture, the look, the brightness of the palette itself. This is from Makeup Forever, and this is the, what the hell are you called? This is the Palette 15 Artist Shadow. Oh look, there's another blue. Hey, wait, maybe I should keep this. Makeup Forever knows what's up with their brighter colors. I just never ever reached for this, and let me tell you why. It's the same freaking thing where I don't see any mattes that I could use in the crease. I don't see any dark, deep espressos that I could use in the outer crease. I don't see anything that's matte and creamy that I could use under my brow bone. It's just all shimmery, and it has that like metallic type of a sheen, and it just kind of drives me nuts. So I don't really reach for it, and we're moving on. I do have to say they have a new palette out that is like straight glitter. I do feel like I should have waited to talk about this in a, new palettes video that I have planned out that I'm working on, but we're just gonna like talk about it right now. This is the Starlit palette, and I love this. These are the most creamy shadows ever that are very glittery, but there's no fallout. It is like the craziest thing ever. I did my sister's makeup with this palette when she was in town, the sister that is a nurse. I have 3 sisters. It's hard to keep track of them, I know, even for me. I'm gonna put a little bit of this shade right here on the lower lash line just to kind of show you. Do you see how that just even like a little brush stroke like that just completely popped the color underneath my lower lash? Oh my God. These are so beautiful. I love them, and I do highly recommend this palette. What was this? I'm getting rid of this. This was like the weirdest eyeshadow palette of all time. Where are you supposed, like, what are you supposed to do with those colors? I don't know. I don't understand the setup of this, and I just did not like it. Then we have the YSL Couture Variation Palette. This is a 10 color eyeshadow palette. Once upon a time, I did use this a lot. You can tell it's definitely well loved, but there came a point where I just stopped using it altogether. I don't really know why. It's not a bad palette. It's just other things excited me more, and I think it's probably time to let this go because I've had it for so long and it just looks really beat up, and it was super expensive. And really thinking about it compared to other palettes that I have that are in the same price range, the other palettes in my opinion have better quality. So, if I am listing my makeup in the description box, I want you guys to see that I'm using things that I currently am like really into, and to maybe not encourage you to go out and spend, $90 on a palette like this, because you absolutely don't need to. We have made it to the end of my worth it, not worth it edit of my collection video. Let me know what you want to see next. I need to do this with my foundations. I desperately need to go through my brow drawer. My blush drawer is pretty much like packed and overflowing. So I am working on editing things down. Leave below if you prefer the full 100 blushes narrowed down to 50, because that's not over the top or crazy, but you get what I'm saying. Do you want worth it videos where I'm telling you what I'm getting rid of straight away, or do you want like the full collection look? Let me know. I want to hear what you guys want to see. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, because it's a really nice thing to do and I appreciate it so much. All right, I hope you are having a good one, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Mwah.